Hi guys, welcome back to match number 9 of the Women's 100 2025. The Manchester Originals women are taking on the London Spirit women. London Spirit women have won the toss, elected to bowl first, and straight away Tara Norris bowls a really good delivery to start the innings, a dot ball to start. London Spirit women have won the toss and elected to bowl first, which is a surprise actually, given that chasing teams are struggling in this tournament. So unless the London Spirit women really bowl well and restrict the Manchester Originals to a chaseable total, it'll be really tough to chase. Here comes Tara Norris again, and Beth Mooney drives down the ground straight to mid-on, another dot ball. So this is a good start from Tara Norris with the new ball. For the Manchester Originals women, Beth Mooney and Catherine Bryce are opening the innings for them. It has been a prolific opening pair. Three more deliveries left in this over. It's another full delivery driven again by Mooney, and good fielding there at covers. The cover fielder getting a hand on it. And Beth Mooney completes another single, and Mooney is off the mark with a single. Gives the strike to Catherine Bryce. So the London Spirit women will be hoping to restrict the Manchester Originals women to under 130. Because only then the teams are feeling comfortable to chase it down, or at least try to chase it down. Catherine Bryce is on strike. As far as the Manchester Originals are concerned, they will be pushing towards 130, 140. And this time flicked away by Catherine Bryce towards deep square leg. And Catherine Bryce also gets off the mark with a single. Gives the strike to Beth Mooney. So two more deliveries left in this over. Beth Mooney is on strike. So two more deliveries left in this over. Mooney on strike. And Mooney drives down the ground. Straight to covers. Another dot ball from Tara Norris to finish that over. So just 2 runs came from the first over from Tara Norris. And the Manchester Originals women are 2 without loss after 5 balls. So a good start here from Tara Norris. The London Spirit are unbeaten in this tournament so far. They have won both their first 2 matches. Manchester Originals have also played 2, but they lost the first match and then won the second match. So here's E.C. Wong is the new bowler into the attack, and straight away Mooney racked on the pads, appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. Are they going to go upstairs for the review? E.C. Wong has been sensational in this tournament so far with the ball. And immediately, first ball, she wraps Mooney on the pads. And they're not going upstairs for the review, so it will remain not out. But again, Beth Mooney playing across the line, not a great idea to a straight delivery. Very good start from E.C. Wong. And this time, Mooney flicks it away, picks up a single, and gives the strike to Catherine Bryce. London Spirit almost lost against the Welshfire women, but then they brought things back and won it in the end by just 2 runs. They defended 125. Oh my goodness gracious me, it's a no ball. No ball, free hit. What has E.C. Wong done there? Free hit coming up now. EC Wong has overstepped the line, and now the free hit delivery coming up. Catherine Bryce is on strike. And Catherine Bryce comes down the pitch looking to cut it away but misses it. And it's a dot ball. So the free hit delivery not costing anything for the London Spirit. Three more deliveries left in this over. And a superb bowling here from EC Wong. This time again cut away by Catherine Bryce, but straight to point. Another dot ball here. So even though EC Wong overstepped the line, she didn't concede anything in the free hit delivery, and has bowled two back-to-back dot balls once again. So just 2 runs from this over so far. Still 2 balls left. This is a really good start from the London Spirit women. Manchester Originals has started a little slowly, but of course still Beth Mooney can take on the bowling. They just need to push towards 130, 140. That is exactly what the teams have been following in this tournament. Again, Catherine Bryce comes down the pitch, looks to drive through the offside, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball. One more delivery left in this over. Just 2 runs from this over so far. And again cut away by Catherine Bryce. Gets the under edge of the bat towards deep third man. And Catherine Bryce picks up another single to finish that over. Excellent over from EC Wong. 4 runs came from that over. And the Manchester Originals women are 6 without loss after 10 balls. The Manchester Originals women are 6 without loss after 10 balls. Tara Norris is into her second over now. Catherine Bryce is going to be on strike. So here's Tara Norris again into her second over. Oh, that should be a wide down the leg side, isn't it? No, it's not. It's an outside edge and the catch is taken. I mean, like, they shot the ball from a different angle. They appealed for the catch, I think. And I think the catch is taken here. So the first wicket goes down for the Manchester Originals. Catherine Bryce doesn't even bother to review. But because they showed it from the batsman's angle, it is really tough to see whether it took the edge or not. Oh, I think there was a deflection there. She was looking to pull it away. I initially thought that it was a wide. But then the finger went up from the umpire, and Catherine Bryce herself knew that she had nicked it, I think. So she started walking back. And this is an early breakthrough here for the London Spirit. Tara Norris strikes for the London Spirit women. Catherine Bryce departs after scoring just 2 runs from 6 balls. And the Manchester Originals women are 6 for 1 after 11 balls. Amelia Kerr is the new batter to the crease. New Zealand all-rounder. Tara Norris has started well. And straight away Amelia Kerr pulls it away leg side towards deep square leg. And Amelia Kerr gets off the mark with a single. Gives a strike to Beth Mooney. Beth Mooney on strike, still 3 balls left in this over. No boundaries in this innings yet. London Spirit have kept it tight. They're not giving anything away. And it looks as though Tara Norris has overstepped again. So it is another no ball and a free hit. So free hit delivery coming up here. And Mooney hits it in the air. Straight to long on. One bounce to long on. There's a chance of a run out and I think she's gone. Oh my goodness, what is happening here to the Manchester Originals? It was a free hit delivery. Mooney hit it straight towards long on. She was looking to come back for the second. There was no second run available. And I think Amelia Kerr has been run out actually, because Mooney would have been running to the striker's end while attempting the second run. So Amelia Kerr has to go. Second wicket goes down for the Manchester Originals. And off the free hit delivery there, you cannot get dismissed, bowled or caught or LBW of the free hit delivery. But you can certainly get run out. And Manchester Originals have lost a wicket of the free hit in the form of a run out. Amelia Kerr coming back for the second run. Nowhere in the picture while the bowlers took the stumps off. And I'm afraid Manchester Originals have started really poorly here. Amelia Kerr departs after scoring just 1 run from 1 ball. And the Manchester Originals women are 9 for 2 after 12 balls. So would you believe it, the Manchester Originals have lost a wicket of the free hit. And need to see who the new batter to the crease is. That's another good delivery from Tara Norris. Driven straight to mid-wicket, another dot ball from Tara Norris. Beth Mooney is on strike, but they've lost 2 early wickets. Someone has to take the responsibility now for the Manchester Originals. And again full delivery, Mooney drives straight to mid-off. Another dot ball from Tara Norris. Still no boundaries in this innings. Serene Smalley is the new batter to the crease, but she's at the non-strikers end. While last ball of this over. And that's pulled by Mooney over short fine leg into the boundary for 4. Finally, Manchester Originals get their first boundary of their innings. And it comes on the bat of Beth Mooney. First boundary for Beth Mooney as well today. And ends that over with the boundary. 7 runs came from that over and 2 wickets in that over. 1 wicket came from Tara Norris and 1 wicket came of the free hit in the form of a run out. Manchester Originals women are 14 for 2 after 15 balls. So Charlie Dean is the new bowler into the attack and straight away down the leg side. Mooney goes for the sweep. It goes past short fine leg, but I don't think it will race away for 4. The short fine leg fielder comes around and stops the boundary. Couple of runs for Beth Mooney, and I think it's given as a wide as well. So 2 wide plus the couple of runs. And more importantly, Mooney keeps the strike. Now Beth Mooney holds the key in this innings now, particularly after Manchester Originals have lost 2 early wickets. Again on the pad, swept away by Mooney. Now don't run and get yourself run out. It has been some crazy running between the wickets in this innings so far, and it's another dot ball here. Another flighted delivery flicked away by Mooney towards mid-wicket. And Mooney picks up another single, gives a strike to Serene Smalley. Amelia Kerr has disappointed in this tournament with the bat. She hasn't been able to contribute consistently. And that's nicely defended off the front foot by Serene Smalley. Another dot ball from Charlie Dean. Just 4 runs from this over so far, still 3 balls left. That's cut away by Serene Smalley, but straight to covers again. Another dot ball from Charlie Dean. Serene Smalley has the capability with the bat, has to take responsibility here. And again driven back to the bowler. 3 back-to-back dot balls from Charlie Dean. Excellent over so far. And I think the over is concluded as well. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was, 3 back-to-back dot balls to finish that over. So just 4 runs came from that over. And the Manchester Originals women are 18 for 2 after 20 balls. Current run rate is 4.50. They're still going slowly here, the Manchester Originals. And the new bowler into the attack for the London Spirit is Eva Gray. And that shot pulled away by Mooney. Oh, misfield at deep mid wicket. They should have stopped it. Very poor fielding there. It's gone through the fielder into the boundary for 4. So a boundary to start the over from Beth Mooney. And it's down the leg side again. Mooney helps it on its way. Overshot fine leg. And has it gone all the way? No, it's not. I don't think so. It's given as a 4. I think it's gone 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. So back-to-back boundaries from Beth Mooney to start this over. 3rd boundary in this innings. All 3 boundaries coming off the bat of Beth Mooney. It's shot again, pulled away again, and it's gone 1 bounce into the boundary again. Poor bowling. Eva Gray is not learning. Again bowling it short into the hitting arc of Beth Mooney, and another boundary. 3 consecutive boundaries to start this over for the Manchester Originals. Two more deliveries left in this over now. Again down the leg side. Has it gone off the bat or off the pad? I don't know, but it's gone for another 4. What an expensive over this is for the London Spirit. I think it's gone off the pads, I think. 4 leg byes from Beth Mooney. And this is a huge over here for the Manchester Originals. 4 boundaries in this over, still 1 ball left. And this time, last ball of the over gently flicked away towards deep fine leg, and Beth Mooney picks up another single to finish that over. But an expensive over from Eva Gray. 17 runs came from that over. And the Manchester Originals have got momentum now. They're 35 for 2 after 25 balls. So what an over that was. Poor bowling actually from Eva Gray. Feeding Beth Mooney on the hips and on the pads. Not a great idea. And now the new bowler into the attack for the London Spirit women is Sarah Glenn. A good spinner, bowled beautifully in the previous match against the Welsh Fire. Won the match for the London Spirit through her spell. She has best figures of 3 for 15 in her 100 career so far. Serene Smalley is on strike. And first ball, flighted delivery on the stumps. Defended back to the bowler by Serene Smalley. A dot ball to start the over. And this time it's short and wide. Cut away by Serene Smalley. It goes through the fielder, but there is a deep extra covers. Comes around and fields the ball. And Serene Smalley picks up another single. Gives the strike to Beth Mooney. Three more deliveries left in this over. Beth Mooney is on strike. Flighted delivery. Mooney comes down the page. Hits it straight down the ground. No one can stop that one. Another boundary here for Beth Mooney. And she is on the charge here. 5th boundary in this innings from Beth Mooney. And really looking good now for the Manchester Originals women. Five boundaries in this innings, all 5 boundaries coming off the bat of the Australian opener, Beth Mooney. And this is the advantage of having an experienced opener like Mooney in your team. And once again, she comes down the pitch, flicks it leg side towards deep mid wicket. Looks to pick up a couple of runs, but cannot come back for the couple of runs. Has to settle for the single and gives a strike to Serene Smalley. One more delivery left in this over. 6 runs from this over so far. Six runs from this over so far. Last ball of the over. And that's pulled away by Serene Smalley. Leg side, it's in the gap again, and it goes for 4 again. Just timed it beautifully there, Serene Smalley. Second boundary of that over to finish that over. First boundary for Serene Smalley in this innings. 10 runs came from that over from Sarah Glenn. And the Manchester Originals women are 45 for 2 after 30 balls. So this is good batting here by both these batters, Beth Mooney and Serene Smalley. Partnership now between these two batters is 35 from 18 balls, and it all started by that Beth Mooney onslaught, that over from Eva Gray. Now Charlie Dean into the attack, and Beth Mooney sweeps it in the air straight into the hands of short square leg. What has happened here? Was a flighted delivery on the pads. Mooney has swept it straight into the hands of short square legs. She will be really disappointed. A good partnership was starting to build between these two batters, and Mooney has thrown it away like this. Charlie Dean strikes for the London Spirit, and London Spirit will be relieved now because Beth Mooney was starting to look dangerous. I don't know whether she saw that fielder there. Swept. Any day when you're hitting the ball in the air, you have to be careful if the fielders are there or not. If the fielder is there, more often than not, they're going to catch the ball. Beth Mooney departs after a good innings of 26 from 20. Beth Mooney departs after a good innings of 26 from 20 balls, and the Manchester Originals women are 45 for 3 after 31 balls. So the new batter to the crease now for the Manchester Originals women is Dottin, and that's a good delivery from Charlie Dean. Dot ball to start the over. Dot ball to start for Dottin. But that wicket of Beth Mooney is a huge wicket for the London Spirit. Again, flighted delivery driven down the ground by Dottin towards long off, and Dottin gets off the mark with a single. But of course, the partnership between Beth Mooney and Serene Smalley has given some momentum to this Manchester Originals innings. Now, whether they can cash in on this momentum is the question. Serene Smalley has defended it towards point, looking to take a quick single there. And there was a chance of a run out, but Serene Smalley has come back into her crease. Oh, you need to be careful here. You need to be careful while taking these singles. That's again nicely defended by Serene Smalley. Another really good delivery, bowling good length deliveries here. Charlie Dean. Another dot ball. So just one run has come from this over and the wicket of Beth Mooney as well. Still one ball left. That's again nicely defended by Serene Smalley. So another dot ball to finish that over. Just one run came from that over and the wicket of Beth Mooney in that over. And the Manchester Originals women are 46 for 3 after 35 balls. So Sarah Glenn continuing in the attack, and Serene Smalley drives straight to covers. And Serene Smalley, Sarah Glenn also starts with the dot ball. Sarah Glenn conceded 10 runs in her first over. Obviously, there were some extras as well in that over, which was added. Again, nicely flighted. This time, Serene Smalley drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. A good start to this over from Sarah Glenn. Is looking to flick it away, but I think it's sliding down leg. They're appealing for LBW, but the umpire says not out. They're going to have a discussion. Don't waste your review. It's sliding down leg definitely. Well, Charlie Dean is going for the review, and I don't understand this. Clearly going down leg. You don't need to waste your review like this. They've gone for the review. And I think the ball is missing the bat there. So no bat involved, but this is clearly sliding down leg. So I think London Spirit have wasted their review here. They're going to lose a review surely. As you see the ball tracking here, it's pitching outside leg, I think. But anyways, it's missing the stumps. So it is not out. It will remain not out. That is exactly what I was saying. The ball is sliding down the leg side, so the umpire will stay with the decision of not out, and it's another dot ball from Sarah Glenn. London Spirit have lost one review. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, and he's looking to cut it away inside edge, back onto the stumps. Another wicket here from Sarah Glenn. London Spirit pick up another wicket. 4 down now, Manchester Originals. It was too close to the body to cut. Serene Smalley went for the cut, inside edged it back onto the middle stump. And Sarah Glenn has bowled an outstanding over so far. 3 dot balls built the pressure. Serene Smalley tried a shot which was not existent there and has chopped it back onto her stumps. She'll be disappointed. Serene Smalley departs after scoring just 5 runs from 12 balls. And the Manchester Originals women are now 46 for 4 after 39 balls. Excellent over here from Sarah Glenn. 3 dot balls, building the pressure and then picking up her first wicket. The wicket of Serene Smalley. 46 for 4 now. Manchester Originals are struggling here. They scored only 96 runs against the Southern Brave, if anyone remembers, in their first match. And they lost that match. You don't want a similar performance from the Manchester Originals. Last ball of the over now. New batter to the crease is F. Morris, and F. Morris pulls it away leg side towards deep square leg. Fritha Morris is the new batter to the crease, and straight away she pulls it leg side towards deep square leg and picks up a single, and Fritha Morris is off the mark with a single to finish that over. So just 1 run came from that over from Sarah Glenn and the wicket of Serene Smalley. Manchester Originals women are 47 for 4 after 40 balls. Okay, so another bowling change here. Charlie Knott is the new bowler into the attack for the London Spirit women. And straight away, back of the length delivery flicked away by Fritha Morris towards deep mid wicket, and Fritha Morris picks up another single. Gives the strike to Deandra Dottin. You would think that Deandra Dottin needs to play a big innings today. And that's back of the length again. Deandra Dottin cuts it straight to point. Another dot ball from Charlie Knott. Oh, that's another really good delivery. Pitches and spins back, takes the outside edge of Deandra Dottin, and I think she will come back for a couple of runs. And with that couple of runs, the 50 comes up for the Manchester Originals. They're 50 for 4 after 43 balls. They would have been happier if they had lost 2 less wickets at this stage. But they have lost 4 wickets and got the 50 comes up for the Manchester Originals. 2 balls left in this over. And that's again pitches and spins back. Deandra Dottin flicks it away leg side and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Fritha Morris. These 4 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. And again, flighted delivery. Fritha Morris flicks it leg side and picks up another single to finish that over. 5 runs came from that over from Charlie Knott. The Manchester Originals women are 52 for 4 after 45 balls. So Manchester Originals women are 52 for 4 after 45 balls, and E.C. Wong is back into the attack. Has figures of none for 4 in her 5 balls so far. And that's the first ball cut away by Deandra Dottin towards deep extra covers. And Deandra Dottin picks up another single. Gives a strike to Fritha Morris. And that's punched again off the back foot by Beth Morris, straight to covers. Another dot ball from E.C. Wong. The boundaries have dried up here for the Manchester Originals. They've lost 4 wickets, and I think that is putting some pressure on these two batters. If London Spirit manage to pick up one more wicket here, they can take control of this match fully. And this time, Beth Morris flicks it leg side, straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball from E.C. Wong. Two more deliveries left in this over. Just 1 run from this over so far. Again, driven through the offside by Beth Morris. Towards deep extra covers, and Beth Morris picks up another single. So dealing in singles and dot balls now, the Manchester Originals. The current run rate has come down to 5.51. The last ball of the over now, Dottin on strike. That's a slow ball pulled away by Dottin. That ball will race away for 4. So finally, Dottin finds the boundary, first boundary for Dottin in this innings, and an important boundary for the Manchester Originals. 6 runs came from that over from E.C. Wong, and the Manchester Originals women are 58 for 4 after 50 balls. Well, it was such a good over from E.C. Wong, but the last ball was a slow ball angling on the leg side, and Dottin pulled it away for 4. And now Sarah Glenn is continuing in the attack, and straight away Beth Morris flicks it leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. They need to get the current run rate to 6 or 7. Then only it will look good for the Manchester Originals women to push towards that 130-140. Otherwise, run chasing will become easy. That's a flighted delivery. Dottin drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Sarah Glenn. Dottin has to take the responsibility now. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, Sky edges it. Was there a catching opportunity? The catch is put down. The catch is put down by the wicket keeper. I think there was a clear nick there from Dottin. No, I think there was an underedge. Oh my goodness, the keeper couldn't grab a hold of it. So luck favoring Dottin here. That's another short ball looking to pull it away. Gets an inside edge. Another dot ball. Dottin is struggling for timing here. Yes, so the ultra edge shows that there was an under edge in the previous delivery where the keeper couldn't grab hold of the catch. Anyways, last ball of the over now, and that's again nicely defended by Dottin. Picks up a single to finish that over. So 2 runs came from that over from Sarah Glenn. Outstanding over from Sarah Glenn, and the Manchester Originals women are 60 for 4 after 55 balls. Manchester Originals still struggling here. Frita Morris has played 7 balls, hasn't scored a boundary yet. Deandra Dottin has scored only 1 boundary. Eva Gray is back into the attack, had an expensive first over, and that's a good delivery to start. Frita Morris going for the cut shot, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Eva Gray. And this time Frita Morris gives herself room, looking to pull it away. I think it got an under edge there towards short fine leg. And Frita Morris picks up another single. Gives the strike to Deandra Dottin. And another back of the length delivery. Deandra Dottin flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Frita Morris. Two more deliveries left in this over. Frita Morris on strike. And Morris pulls it leg side. It's in the air. And the fielder running back, but it's gone all the way for 6. That is a superb shot from Frita Morris. Back of the length delivery from Eva Gray. And I think this is the first 6 of the innings for the Manchester Originals women, and it comes off the bat of Frita Morris. And last ball of the over on the pads, flicked away by Frita Morris towards deep mid wicket. And Frita Morris picks up another single to finish that over. So 9 runs came from that over from Eva Gray. And the Manchester Originals women are 69 for 4 after 60 balls. So Charlie Knott now is continuing in the attack. Frita Morris is on strike. And flighted delivery. Morris comes down the pitch, drives it through the offside towards deep extra covers, and comes back for the second. Good running between the wickets. Couple of runs to start the over from Frita Morris. And this time Morris goes for the sweep shot, gets it in the gap, into the boundary for 4. Superb placement from Frita Morris, finding the gap and finding the boundary. Another boundary here for the Manchester Originals women, off the bat of Frita Morris. And this time Frita Morris comes down the pitch, flicks it leg side towards deep square leg, and Frita Morris picks up another single. Gives a strike to Deandra Dottin, who hasn't got going yet. Only the 1 boundary so far from Deandra Dottin. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Charlie Knott is bowling well. And Deandra Dottin slog sweeps, it's in the air, fielder is there, and the catch is taken, is it? Yes it is, or is it not? No, I don't think. Oh, they're not celebrating. I think the ball landed short of the deep, I think the ball landed short of the deep mid-wicket fielder. Yeah, just short of the deep mid-wicket fielder. And Deandra Dottin once again gets lucky and picks up a single. The last ball of the over now, Frita Morris on strike. And Morris cuts in the air, and this time the catch is taken. This time the catch is taken at point. And they get the wicket of Frita Morris, who was looking to be aggressive. And she has cut it straight into the hands of point. And Charlie Knott strikes for the London Spirit women. Frita Morris has to depart. This time the fielder at point making no mistake whatsoever, clinging on to the catch. And the Manchester Originals women are 5 down now. Frita Morris departs after scoring a good 20 from 15 balls. And the Manchester Originals women are 77 for 5 after 65 balls. Well, Deandra Dottin is struggling for timing, but they've got Frita Morris out. Frita Morris was striking it well, but she has been dismissed, and now suddenly Manchester Originals are feeling the pressure here. New batter to the crease for the Manchester Originals women is Alice Manogan. In fact, that over has come to an end now. Charlie Dean is back into the attack, and Manogan drives down the ground towards long off and picks up another single, gives a strike to Deandra Dottin. Deandra Dottin has to do something here because the Manchester Originals once again not able to build partnerships. And Dottin goes for the sweep, but there is deep square leg. So Deandra Dottin picks up another single, gives the strike to Alice Manogan. Again, flighted delivery turning into the right-hander. Manogan drives down the ground towards long on and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Deandra Dottin. 2 more deliveries left in this over from Charlie Dean. And again, Dottin also drives down the ground. Picks up another single. So 4 balls, 4 singles in this over. Still 1 ball left in this over. Alice Manogan on strike. Last ball of the over now. Manogan also flicks it leg side. Picks up another single, looking to come back for the second. And yes, they have completed 2 runs there. So a couple of runs for Alice Manogan to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over. And the Manchester Originals women are 83 for 5 after 70 balls. So Sarah Glenn is continuing into her last over now. Deandra Dottin is on strike. And that's a short ball. Deandra Dottin pulls it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Alice Manogan. And this time short and wide, cut away by Alice Manogan, straight to point. Another dot ball from Sarah Glenn. Three more deliveries left in this over. Again flighted delivery, flicked chipped down the ground by Alice Monogan. They have picked up the single, looking to come back for the second. And they have decided to settle for the single. So Deandra Dottin is on strike. Still 2 balls left in this over. And Dottin goes for the slug sweep. And it's 1 bounce to deep mid wicket. Again Deandra Dottin picks up another single. Still Deandra Dottin not able to find the boundaries that the Manchester Originals need now. So 3 singles in this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of Sarah Glenn's spell. Alice Monogan on strike. And Monogan cuts it straight to point. Misfield by the point fielder, and the ball is racing away for 4, is it? Oh, that's a good fielding. That's a really good fielding. Stopping the boundary there, and couple of runs, I think. How will they check the boundary? It should have been stopped by the point fielder, but then the other fielder ran after it and stopped the boundary. Really good fielding by the gully fielder. So another couple of runs to finish that over. 5 runs came from that over from Sarah Glenn, and Sarah Glenn finishes her spell 1 for 18 in her 12 balls. And the Manchester Originals women are 88 for 5 after 75 balls. And the new bowler into the attack now for the London Spirit is Grace Harris, and straight away it's a full delivery driven back to the bowler by Alice Monogan. A dot ball to start the over from Grace Harris. Grace Harris can bowl well. Again another flighted delivery outside the off stump driven by Alice Monogan, straight to covers. Another dot ball. So this is a good start from Grace Harris. Oh, again looking to cut there Alice Monogan, but not able to make connection. 3 back-to-back dot balls to start this over. Two more deliveries left in this over. Alice Monogan struggling here, and this time Monogan pulls it leg side towards deep mid wicket, and Alice Monogan picks up another single, gives a strike to Deandra Dottin. Now Deandra Dottin has to take the responsibility, has to go for the shots now. Last ball of the over from Grace Harris. And Dottin sweeps, but it's straight to short fine leg. They're looking to complete the single. There's a chance of a run out at the bowler's end, but Deandra Dottin makes her ground. Or are they going to go upstairs to check the run out? I think Deandra Dottin has made her ground here. They're still checking the run out, but if it is not a run out, then 2 runs came from that over from Grace Harris, and the Manchester Originals women are 90 for 5 after 80 balls. So yeah, it is not a run out, and 2 runs came from that over from Grace Harris. The Manchester Originals women are 90 for 5 after 80 balls, and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the timeout, one of the shortest strategic timeouts I've ever seen in cricket has come to an end, and still 20 balls left in this innings now. E.C. Wong is back into the attack. Deandra Dottin is on strike. E.C. Wong coming around the wicket to Deandra Dottin, and it's a full toss. Deandra Dottin swings leg side but hits it straight to deep mid wicket, and Deandra Dottin can only pick up a single. Gives a strike to Alice Manogan. That's a slow ball. Manogan cuts it straight to point. Another dot ball from E.C. Wong. E.C. Wong has been brilliant actually. They're one of the standout bowlers for the London Spirit women from the start of this season. Still Sophie Eccleston left to come to bat. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Manogan comes down the pitch, cuts it in the air, over covers, and it goes towards deep extra covers for another single. Gives a strike to Deandra Dottin. Deandra Dottin is batting at a strike rate of 94.74, is completely not acceptable. She would need to up her strike rate, find the boundaries. Boundaries are so important at this stage, with just 17 balls left in this innings. E.C. Wong coming around the wicket now. Oh, that's a good Yorker. Deandra Dottin looking to flick it away. I think it's gone off the pads. And Deandra Dottin picks up another single, gives the strike to Alice Manogan. Another really good over here from E.C. Wong. Just 3 runs coming from this over, still 1 ball left. Leg by single has been signalled for Deandra Dottin. So last ball of the over now, Alice Manogan on strike, and Manogan moves across, hits it down the ground towards long on, picks up another single to finish that over. So just 4 runs came from that over from E.C. Wong, and the Manchester Originals women are 94 for 5 after 85 balls. So Grace Harris back continuing in the attack, and that's a full toss put away by Deandra Dottin towards mid-wicket for 4. How badly did the Manchester Originals need this boundary? Finally, Deandra Dottin picks up her second boundary of the day. And this time it's nicely flighted. Dottin slot sweeps straight to long on and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Alice Manogan. First ball of the over was a full toss in which Dottin came down the pitch and dispatched it for 4. Now Manogan on strike. Manogan comes down the pitch, sweeps it leg side. It goes past the fielder, and is it going for 4? Oh, it looks like the fielder has stopped it, I think. That's brilliant fielding down there at deep square leg. So Manogan picks up a couple of runs, and it brings up the 100 for the Manchester Originals. 100 comes up in 88 balls. Still 12 balls left in this innings. Outstanding fielding. I think it's Cordelia Griffith who has done brilliantly well at deep square leg, keeping it down to a couple of runs. Still 2 balls left in this over now. And again Manogan comes down the pitch, hits it down the ground towards long on, and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Deandra Dottin. So barring the first ball, every other delivery has been really good from Grace Harris. Last ball of the over now. Deandra Dottin, can she find the boundary? Oh, that's a brilliant full delivery. Deandra Dottin gets the underedge. It goes past short point leg, and short point leg fielder does well. So just a single from Deandra Dottin to finish that over. 9 runs came from that over from Grace Harris, and the Manchester Originals women are 103 for 5 after 90 balls. So 10 balls left in this innings. E.C. Wong is going to be bowling the penultimate over. She still has 5 balls left in her quota. Has been outstanding in this season. Deandra Dottin is on strike. Can she find the boundaries? This has to be a good over for the Manchester Originals if they want to get to 130. Here's E.C. Wong coming around the wicket to Deandra Dottin. Full toss, Dottin sweeps leg side. Is it racing away for 4? Yes, it is. That is a good start to the over. A full toss on the pads, and Dottin slug sweeps it away for 4. Boundary to start the over from Deandra Dottin. Another full toss from E.C. Wong. Dottin swings it leg side towards deep mid wicket. They're coming back for the second. There's a chance of a run out. Oh! The throw could have been a little more faster. Then maybe there was a chance of a run out, but Dottin completes a couple of runs and keeps the strike. And I think now Manchester Originals can push towards 120 at least. Minimum 120, maximum 130. That is what they will be thinking. Here comes E.C. Wong again. And Dottin smashes it past the ball, past the umpire, straight down the ground for 4. Second boundary of the over. Length ball in the slot and punished by Deandra Dottin down the ground. Exactly what Manchester Originals need at this stage. Two more deliveries left in this over. 10 runs from this over so far. Oh, Dottin looking to pull again, but that's a good delivery. I think E.C. Wong pulled her length back. Dottin was looking to pull, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball from E.C. Wong. But this has been a slightly expensive over from E.C. Wong actually, conceding 2 boundaries. Still 1 ball left in this over. They need another boundary here if they want to push towards 130, which can be a tricky score to chase down at this venue. Last ball of the over from E.C. Wong. Deandra Dottin on strike. That's a full toss. Dottin swings hard, but doesn't get enough timing on it. It goes straight to long on. And a single from Deandra Dottin to finish that over. 11 runs came from that over from E.C. Wong. And E.C. Wong has completed her spell, none for 24 in her 20 balls. The Manchester Originals women are 114 for 5 after 95 balls. Still 1 over left in this innings. So Charlie Dean is bowling the last over. Alice Manogan on strike. Manogan comes down the page, looks to swing, gets an inside edge. Pass short point leg into the boundary for 4. It doesn't matter how they come at this stage, as long as they come. An inside edge for 4 to start the over from Alice Manogan. First boundary for Alice Manogan in this innings, and it comes in the last over against Charlie Dean. And this time it's another flighted delivery. Monaghan comes down the pitch, hits it down the ground to long on, and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Dottin. Still 3 balls left in this innings. A couple of sixes will take them to 130. Easier said than done. Can Dottin connect a 6 here? Dottin goes for the slog sweep. Goes for the big shot but doesn't get enough timing on it. It goes straight to deep mid wicket, and Dottin picks up another single. Gives the strike to Alice Monaghan. 2 more deliveries left in this innings. Alice Monaghan on strike. Monaghan moves across, looks to sweep. Is it a wide? Yes, it is a wide. Wide signaled by the umpire. So Charlie Dean has to reload that one. Still 2 balls left in this innings. Alice Monaghan hasn't been able to connect the ball cleanly so far. Only 1 boundary she has scored, that also coming off the inside edge. Oh, Monaghan goes for the slug sweep. They are appealing for LBW, but the umpire says not out, and they get 1 leg by, and Dottin gets the strike to face the last ball of the innings. So 1 ball left in this innings. Dottin, batting on 36 from 29 balls, is on strike. Last ball from Charlie Dean. Dottin swings in the air. Has he got enough timing on it? No, she hasn't. It's straight into the hands of deep mid wicket. So it doesn't finish well for the Manchester Originals. Dottin had to clear the boundary there, but couldn't get enough timing on the shot. And it's gone straight into the hands of deep mid wicket to finish the innings. Charlie Dean finishes the innings with a wicket of the last ball of the innings. 8 runs came from the last over and the wicket of Dottin, and the Manchester Originals women finished their 100 balls on a score of 122 for 6 at the end of their 100 balls. And the London Spirit women, when they come out to bat, will need 123 to win and pick up their 3rd win of the season today. 123 looks like a chaseable target, and we need to see whether Manchester Originals can defend the score. 123 can still be a tricky target to chase down, but London Spirit will be happy with their bowling performance. Manchester Originals innings mainly carried by Dottin there, who finished on 36 from 30 balls at a strike rate of 120, hitting 4 boundaries. Beth Mooney initially started well. She scored 26, but then got out. But then Dottin, Morris, and in the end Alice Monaghan all playing cameos and taking the Manchester Originals women to 122 for 6 at the end of their 100 balls. As far as the London Spirit is concerned, Charlie Dean bowled really well, picked up 2 wickets. Tara Norris started the innings well. Sarah Glenn bowled really well again. Charlie Knott, Grace Harris, E.C. Wong, everyone bowled well actually. And the London Spirit women need 123 to win from their quota of 100 balls. Can they chase it? Will they chase it? We will find out in a short while. So we'll be back again in a short while to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back to this run chase. The London Spirit women are chasing 123 to win this match and pick up their third win this season. London Spirit are unbeaten so far and they are looking to continue their unbeaten run in this tournament. Manchester Originals women are looking to pick up their second win today. And Gore is bowling really well. This time Redmayne drives through the offside towards covers, and Redmayne picks up another single. Still no boundaries in this innings so far. Again Kira Chathli and Redmayne opening the innings for Kira Chathli and Georgia Redmayne opening the batting for the London Spirit women. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over from Gaur. And that's pulled away by Chathli towards deep square leg. And Kira Chathli picks up another single to finish that over. 3 runs came from that over from Gaur. And the London Spirit women are 5 without loss after 10 balls. So Mahika Gaur just conceding 5 runs in her first over. In fact, she bowled 10 balls on the trot and conceded only 5 runs. So now the new bowler into the attack for the Manchester Originals women is Catherine Bryce. Kira Chathli is on strike. Catherine Bryce coming around the wicket to Chathli, and Chathli cuts it through the offside into the boundary for 4 towards deep extra covers. First boundary of the innings for the London Spirit, and it comes off the bat of Kira Chathli. 2 short, 2 wide from Catherine Bryce and punished by Kira Chathli to start the over. And this time it's a good delivery. Kira Chathli plays it well and picks up another single. Gives a strike to Georgia Redmayne. 3 more deliveries left in this over. And this time it's back of the length, defended by Georgia Redmayne towards covers. And Georgia Redmayne also picks up another single. There was a chance of a run out there, but good running between the wickets by Kira Chathli. She made her ground. Luckily the bat didn't get stuck in the pitch. We have seen those kind of crazy run outs before. Still 2 balls left in this over. That's a full delivery. Chathli looking to swing leg side, gets the inside edge onto the pads, and it's a dot ball here from Catherine Bryce. One more delivery left in this over. So despite conceding the boundary of the first ball of the over, this is a good comeback from Catherine Bryce. Last ball of the over now. Chathli comes down the track, hits it leg side towards deep square leg, and Kira Chathli picks up another single to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over from Catherine Bryce, and the London Spirit women are 12 without loss after 15 balls. So just 1 boundary has been scored in this innings so far. Kira Chathli scored that boundary in the previous over from Catherine Bryce. Apart from that boundary, it has been quiet so far for the London Spirit. Mahika Gaur started really well, conceding only 5 runs in her 10 deliveries which she bowled on the trot. And now the new bowler into the attack for the Manchester Originals women is Sophie Eccleston. Experienced England left arm off spinner. Very economical bowler. Where it will be very difficult to go after Sophie Eccleston. Georgia Redmayne is on strike. Oh, that's a quicker delivery. Redmayne looking to cut, but missing it altogether. And it's a dot ball to start from Sophie Eccleston. Now, this is exactly what Sophie Eccleston can do. It is very difficult to score boundaries against Sophie Eccleston. Again, quicker delivery, driven through the offside. It's in the gap. Is the ball racing away for 4? You need to have a few deep fielders. And it's gone to the boundary for 4. Just a gentle drive there from Georgia Redmayne. But it found the gap. No one there in the deep on the offside. And first boundary for Georgia Redmayne in this innings. So valuable boundary, important boundary there from Georgia Redmayne. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Quicker delivery again. Redmayne looking to flick it away, gets it on the pads. Another dot ball from Sophie Eccleston. Eccleston will be effective if she doesn't pitch the ball up. Bowl it on a good length area. That will be better for her. Again, well bowled. That's a better length. Better line, better length. Again, Redmayne going for the cut shot, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball. London Spirit women are chasing for the first time in this tournament, and they are under some pressure here. Last ball of the over. Redmayne hits it in the air towards mid-on. I think they are looking to complete the single. There was a direct hit there, but I think Chathali has come back into her crease. So another dot ball to finish that over. Just 4 runs came from that over from Sophie Eccleston. And the London Spirit women are 16 without loss after 20 balls. So in a similar situation, we saw Devina Perrin play an outstanding knock yesterday for the Northern Superchargers women while they were chasing a similar target. Of course, they were chasing 129. That was a fantastic knock from Devina Perrin yesterday to win the match for the Northern Superchargers by chasing down that total of 129. And London Spirit need a similar knock today from either one of these 2 batters, Kira Chathali and Georgia Redmayne. As Mahika Gaur comes back into the attack once again. And Chathali comes down the pitch looking to heave it leg side, gets an inside edge onto the pads. Another dot ball from Mahika Gaur. So some pressure is starting to build here on the London Spirit women. Every team has that one experienced batter in their team. And in the London Spirit women's team, it is Grace Harris who is having that experience. But other batters should also contribute. Cannot depend always on only one batter. That's a short ball pulled in the air by Chathali. Deep square leg is there. Catch is put down and it's gone into the boundary for 4 as well. That should have been taken by the fielder. It's put down by the fielder, and to add insult to injury, it has gone into the boundary for 4. Second boundary here for Kira Chathali. A fortunate boundary, but London Spirit will take it. The 3 more deliveries left in this over. Chathali again swings leg side, gets an inside edge, past the keeper. There's no one there at fine leg. And again the ball is racing away for 4. 3 fielders come running towards the ball, but I think they've stopped the boundary. 3 runs I think has been completed, or it's only a couple of runs I think. All kinds of things happening here. There was an inside edge from Chathali, but I think they have completed 3 runs. 3 fielders were running after the ball. How often have you seen that? And that's a good stop, I think. They have stopped the boundary. 3 runs completed, I think. Or yes, 3 runs have been completed, and now Redmayne is on strike. Redmayne drives through the offside. This will race away for 4. Another boundary in this over. Second boundary for Georgia Redmayne. And now London Spirit are seizing control in this match. So last ball of the over from Mahika Gaur. Redmayne comes down the pitch, it's it in the air, straight into the hands of covers. And the first wicket goes down for the London Spirit. Mahika Gaur has the last laugh. Conceded 11 runs in that over. But she has picked up the wicket of Georgia Redmayne on the last ball of the over. And the first wicket goes down for the London Spirit women. Redmayne looking to come down the pitch. And once again hit it through the offside. But this time hits it straight into the hands of the covers fielder. Amelia Kerr, the fielder, taking the catch. And Amelia Kerr doesn't make any mistake. She takes an easy catch at covers. So Georgia Redmayne departs after scoring 11 runs from 12 balls. And the London Spirit women are 27 for 1 after 25 balls. So London Spirit women are 1 down. Mahika Gaur was a little expensive in that over but picked up the wicket of Georgia Redmayne. And now the new batter to the crease for the London Spirit women is Danielle Gibson. And the power play has come to an end. And now the new bowler into the attack for the Manchester Originals women is Amelia Kerr, an experienced leg spinner. And this is the advantage which Manchester Originals have. They have these set of spinners who can choke the runs in the middle overs. Here's Amelia Kerr. First ball to Danielle Gibson. And Danielle Gibson defends it back to the bowler. A good start to the over from Amelia Kerr. So you have 20 balls from Amelia Kerr. 15 balls still left from Sophie Eccleston to choke the runs. Oh, that's a googly strike through the defense of Danielle Gibson. And Amelia Kerr strikes. What a delivery that was. Pitched and turned into the right-hander. It looked as though it was an Amit Mishra googly there. Bowled by Amelia Kerr. Through the defenses. I have seen this kind of a googly bowled by Amit Mishra 8-9 years ago. And now Amelia Kerr delivering a fantastic googly straight through the defenses of Danielle Gibson. And the second wicket goes down here for the London Spirit. Amelia Kerr striking. Danielle Gibson again not able to make a contribution, out for a duck. And the London Spirit women are now 27 for 2 after 27 balls. So I'm afraid again I think all the dependence will be on one batter. And that batter's name is Grace Harris. Again, she has to do the bulk of the scoring for the London Spirit. But amazing bowling here, amazing start from Amelia Kerr. It is going to be a challenge even for Grace Harris to handle the googly which Amelia Kerr bowls. That's a short delivery, punched on the back foot straight to point. Another dot ball from Amelia Kerr. Two more deliveries left in this over. Suddenly some pressure building here on London Spirit. If Manchester Originals can dismiss Grace Harris now, I think they will surely feel that they are ahead of this game. Another good delivery there. Grace Harris looking to flick it away, but gets hit on the pads, and it's another dot ball from Amelia Kerr. One more delivery left in this over. What can Grace Harris do? It's short and wide, cut away by Grace Harris towards deep extra covers. And Grace Harris gets off the mark with a single to finish that over. Just one run came from that over from Amelia Kerr and the wicket of Danielle Gibson in that over. The London Spirit women are 28 for 2 after 30 balls. So what a first over from Amelia Kerr, conceding just 1 run and picking up the wicket as well. Outstanding googly. Seeing the end of Daniel Gibson, who has struggled actually for form. The previous match also she got out for a duck. In this match also out for a duck. And once again Grace Harris has to do the bulk of the heavy lifting here for the London Spirit. Deandra Dottin is the new bowler into the attack. Grace Harris on strike. And that's a wide to start. So extra ball, extra run. Deandra Dottin has to reload that one. Deandra Dottin is also a good bowler at this stage. Played a good little knock with the bat. Can she pick up a few wickets with the ball now, Deandra Dottin? That's on the patch, flicked in the air by Grace Harris towards deep mid wicket, and Grace Harris picks up another single, gives a strike to Kira Chathli. This has been a really good start with the ball here from the Manchester Originals. They have some variety in their bowling. Kira Chathli on strike, full toss, Chathli puts it away leg side, 1 bounce to deep square leg, and Kira Chathli picks up another single. That was a poor ball from Deandra Dottin. You've got to be pitching, and there's an overthrows as well, allowing the extra run. Sloppy work in the field from the Manchester Originals. Couple of runs completed by Kira Chathli, and Kira Chathli keeps the strike. Still 3 balls left in this over. And that's driven in the air. Catch is put down, is it? Did it carry to Deandra Dottin? That was a cotton bowled opportunity. You got to take these catches when they come your way. It was driven in the air. Oh, I think landed just short of Deandra Dottin. You cannot call that as a catch drop. But how close was that to another wicket? 2 more deliveries left in this over now. Chathli flicks it away leg side towards deep mid wicket, picks up another single and gives the strike to Grace Harris. So I think this is going to be a low scoring thriller today. Of course, 122 runs on the board for the Manchester Originals. But we all know that this Women's 100 tournament this year has been full of low scoring thrillers. That's again flicked away by Grace Harris, straight to deep square leg. Another single to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over from Deandra Dottin, and the London Spirit women are 34 for 2 after 35 balls. So 89 needed from 65 balls for the London Spirit to make it 3 wins in a row. But Manchester Originals have variety. It's not going to be easy against this Manchester Originals bowling attack, particularly when they are having bowlers like Amelia Kerr and Sophie Eccleston. It's also time for the strategic timeout now, so we'll be back after the timeout. It will be a short strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and 2 wickets have gone down in this innings. First wicket was taken by Mahika Kaur, and then second wicket Amelia Kerr, the typical googly which she bowls so well. The 89 runs still needed from 65 balls. Sophie Eccleston is back into the attack now. Kira Chathli is on strike. They still have 3 overs of Sophie Eccleston and 3 overs of Amelia Kerr to deal with. It's going to be hard for the London Spirit to deal with these 2 spinners. So here's Sophie Eccleston, Chathli on strike, and Chathli goes for the reverse sweep. It gets it past short third man. It's racing away for 4, is it? Yes it is. No. Well stopped by the fielder. Well stopped by the fielder. 3 runs of the first ball of the over from Kira Chathli. What a clever shot to go for the reverse sweep first ball. And the fielder has done incredibly well again to stop the boundary. In fact, Chathli has completed a couple of runs, so she's still on strike. Second ball of the over. Again goes for the reverse sweep, plays it finer this time. And I think this one is going for 4, is it? Yes, it is. So Chathli finds the boundary eventually. The first ball also she attempted the same reverse sweep. But the second ball she played it even more finer. And this time the fielder could do nothing about it. Third boundary in this innings for Kira Chathli. And this time it's bowled flatter by Eccleston, and Chathli defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Eccleston. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And a flatter delivery. Chathli comes down the pitch, misses it, and the keeper has also fumbled. And I think that will go down as a missed stumping. The ball bounced too much for the keeper and couldn't stump the batter. Another dot ball, last ball of the over, and that's another really good Yorker. Chathli looking to dig it out. It's another dot ball to finish that over. So 6 runs came from that over from Sophie Eccleston, and the London Spirit women are 40 for 2 after 40 balls. So Kira Chathli has scored 25 from 21 balls, 3 boundaries in her innings. Grace Harris is yet to score a boundary, but we all know how destructive Grace Harris can be. Amelia Kerr is also back into the attack now. I think they are trying to do a middle over spin choke here, the Manchester Originals. Amelia Kerr still has 3 overs left. Sophie Eccleston still has 2 overs left. So 5 overs of spin choking maybe. That is what Manchester Originals are planning. And it's a short ball punched to the back foot by Grace Harris towards deep extra covers. And Grace Harris picks up another single, gives the strike to Kira Chathli. The one advantage for the Manchester Originals women is that they have 2 of the most quality spinners in Sophie Eccleston and Amelia Kerr. Both of them are bowling really well. That's another short ball pulled away by Chathli, picks up another single, gives the strike to Grace Harris. The Manchester Originals desperately pushing to get the wicket of Grace Harris, open up this game even more. That's a flighted delivery. Harris swings leg side. Deep mid wicket, fielder comes around, fumbles. And I think Grace Harris, no, she picks up only a single. You should need to convert these singles into doubles if you are London Spirit. Just a single there, and Chathli is on strike now. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Flighted delivery. Chathli comes down the pitch, hits it down the ground to long on, but again just a single for Kirat Chatli. Gives the strike to Grace Harris. One more delivery left in this over. I'm just wondering, do you want to keep Eccleston and Amelia Kerr for the death overs? Last ball of the over, flicked down the ground by Grace Harris. And Grace Harris picks up another single to finish that over. 5 runs came from that over from Amelia Kerr. And the London Spirit women are 45 for 2 after 45 balls. So Deandra Dottin also has 3 overs left. 2 overs left from Eccleston. 2 overs left from Amelia Kerr. And I think Mahika Gaur also has 1 over left. So I think the Manchester Originals can manage to with all these bowlers. Deandra Dottin holds the key. She has to bowl it well. And first ball, it's a full delivery, smashed down the ground by Kirat Chatli, past the bowler, into the boundary for 4. That's a good start to the over from London Spirit. A full length delivery from Deandra Dottin, and Kirat Chatli smashes it past the bowler. Just the start London Spirit wanted. That's another full delivery this time. Gets an inner half of the bat. And Chatli hits it down the ground and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Grace Harris. Deandra Dottin has to focus a little bit. So Grace Harris is on strike now. Definitely Grace Harris is going to go for the attack. And they have to take on Deandra Dottin because she is the, I won't say weaker link. That's a full toss. Pulled away by Harris. Deep mid wicket comes around. It will only be another single. Will it be a no ball? Is the question. Or was it below waist high? The umpires are having a check. But I think that's a fair delivery. So Deandra Dottin gets away with a full toss. Deandra Dottin has to be careful here. Hasn't got her length proper till now. Still 2 balls left in this over. That's a slow ball. Chatli comes down the pitch and reaches out to it towards covers. Another dot ball. Meanwhile, though, the London Spirit need to keep finding the boundaries because they still have 2 overs from Eccleston and 2 overs from Amelia Kerr to deal with, and it won't be easy to score boundaries of those 2 bowlers. And Deandra Dottin will also have 2 overs left after this. The last ball of the over now. Chatli on strike. And so swing and a miss from Chatli. Another dot ball from Deandra Dottin. So good comeback after conceding the boundary of the first ball of the over. The 6 runs came from that over from Deandra Dottin. The 50 comes up for the London Spirit women, and the London Spirit women are now 51 for 2 after 50 balls. So Catherine Bryce is back into the attack. She still has 3 overs left as well. This is good planning by the Manchester Originals. Grace Harris is on strike. And that's a good start from Catherine Bryce. A dot ball to start the over. Pressure building on Grace Harris. She has faced 10 balls, scored only 7 runs at a strike rate of 70. Here comes Catherine Bryce again. Harris gives herself room, swings leg side. Deep mid-wicket fielder comes around. Will it be a couple of runs for Grace Harris? No, just a single. This is where London Spirit have to convert these singles into doubles. Required run rate has gone up to 7.40 now. Is the chasing team feeling the pressure once again here? Kira Chathli on strike now. Here's Catherine Bryce. Chathli moves across, sweeps it leg side, straight to short point leg, taking the single and completes the single. That is good running between the wickets. Completes the single and gives the strike to Grace Harris. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's another full delivery. Harris drives straight to covers. Another dot ball. Even a batter like Grace Harris hasn't been able to score a boundary yet. This is top class stuff from the Manchester Originals bowlers. Still one ball left in this over. And Harris cuts it straight to point. Another dot ball to finish the over. So just 2 runs came from that over from Catherine Bryce. The London Spirit women are feeling the pressure here. They are 53 for 2 after 55 balls. So 70 more needed from 45 balls. Daniel Gregory is the new bowler into the attack for the Manchester Originals. And straight away short ball pulled away by Grace Harris towards deep square leg. And Grace Harris picks up another single. Gives a strike to Kira Chathli. So they are trying to squeeze in a few overs from Daniel Gregory, who is also a decent bowler. Kira Chathli on strike now. Chathli cuts it in the air, past covers, towards deep extra covers. And Kira Chathli picks up another single. Gives the strike to Grace Harris. It's high time now. Grace Harris has to find the boundaries. She is batting on 9 from 14 balls at a strike rate of 64.29. Pressure is building here on the London Spirit. And that's driven in the air again by Grace Harris, but long on is there. And Grace Harris picks up another single. Is the pressure slowly starting to build again here for the chasing team? They're just chasing 123. But even that is looking like a mountain now for the London Spirit. Need to really applaud the way Manchester Originals have bowled so far. Giving nothing away. Chathli on strike. 2 balls left in this over. Chathli comes down the pitch. Hits it in the air. I don't think she has got timing on it. Or has she? No, she hasn't. The catch is taken at long on. The pressure was building. Grace Harris was not able to find the boundaries. So that was putting more pressure on Kira Chathli to try something out of the ordinary. And that is exactly what has happened. Kira Chathli went for the big shot. Couldn't get enough timing on it. Simple catch by Amelia Kerr down at long on. And Daniel Gregory strikes for the Manchester Originals women. And London Spirit are in a little bit of trouble here. They are not looking comfortable in this run chase. The Manchester Originals are choking the London Spirit like anything. Kira Chathli departs after scoring 34 from 30 balls. And the London Spirit women are 56 for 3 after 59 balls. So one more delivery left in this over from Daniel Gregory. Required run rate has gone to 8.17 now. And the London Spirit clearly feeling the pressure here. The boundaries have dried up. That is why Kira Chathli attempted that shot. Desperation to find the boundaries. And now the new batter to the crease for the London Spirit women is Charlie Knott. Played an outstanding knock in the previous match. Can she do the same today? Get her team home. Last ball of the over. Charlie Knott comes down the pitch, flicks it leg side. There's an appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. And Charlie Knott, I think, will it be one leg bias or is it off the bat? I think it is off the bat. So Charlie Knott gets off the mark with a single to finish that over. 4 runs came from that over from Daniel Gregory and the wicket of Kira Chatley in that over. The London Spirit women are 57 for 3 after 60 balls. So 40 balls left in this innings. 20 balls will be bowled by Eccleston and Amelia Kerr. Another 10 balls from Deandra Dottin. So that itself will cover 30 balls. Only 10 balls left after that. So Amelia Kerr is back into the attack now. She still has 10 balls left in her spell. And she is bowling to Charlie Knott. So they're looking to build as much pressure as possible with these spinners. And straight away Charlie Knott comes down the pitch. Flicks it leg side towards deep mid wicket. Picks up another single. And gives the strike to Grace Harris. It's surprising to see a batter like Grace Harris struggling like this. If Grace Harris is struggling like this, then definitely Manchester Originals are bowling well. Manchester Originals are bowling really well. Grace Harris on strike now. And that's cut away by Grace Harris. Fast point. Is it going to run away? No, it's not. The deep extra cover fielder comes around. Another single for Grace Harris. This has been a real struggle for Grace Harris today. And I'm sure they will bring Eccleston next over to contain the run flow even more. Charlie Knott is on strike now. And that's a flighted delivery. Charlie Knott comes down the pitch, hits it down the ground to long on. And picks up another single. Gives the strike to Grace Harris. Grace Harris is batting at a strike rate of 68.75. Very, very surprising. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Harris comes down the pitch, hits it straight down the ground, past mid-off into the boundary for 4. Much needed boundary for the London Spirit women. First boundary for Grace Harris in this innings and an important one for the London Spirit. So last ball of the over now. Grace Harris again on strike. And that's back of the length. Punched straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish that over. So 7 runs came from that over from Amelia Kerr. And the London Spirit women are 64 for 3 after 65 balls. Well, the required run rate is 8.43. Now, will they bring Eccleston back into the attack or will they continue with Daniel Gregory? That is the question. Grace Harris finally finding the boundary in the previous over against Amelia Kerr. So Sophie Eccleston it is back into the attack. And straight away Grace Harris gives herself room, smashes it through the covers for 4. That's the start to the over for the London Spirit. Grace Harris finds the boundary once again. Second boundary in this innings for Grace Harris. And this is what London Spirit need at this stage. And this time it's a good, even fuller delivery, a Yorker from Eccleston. And Grace Harris drives down the ground, picks up another single, gives the strike to Charlie Knott. Charlie not on strike, comes down the pitch, gets an inside edge onto the pads. Another dot ball from Eccleston. So this is the beauty of Eccleston and Amelia Kerr. They might give the odd boundary, but they will contain the runs eventually. Still 2 balls left in this over from Eccleston. And Charlie not goes for the reverse sweep, gets it past short third man, into the boundary for 4. So Charlie not finds another first boundary for Charlie not in this innings, comes off the reverse sweep, second boundary of the over. Last ball of the over, quicker ball from Eccleston, driven down the ground by Charlie Knott towards long on, and Charlie Knott picks up another single to finish that over. So a slightly expensive over for the Manchester Originals. 10 runs came from that over from Sophie Eccleston, and the London Spirit women are 74 for 3 after 70 balls. So 49 still needed from the last 30 balls for the London Spirit women. Manchester Originals trying to do a spin choke, but Amelia Kerr and Sophie Eccleston have conceded a few boundaries in the previous 2 overs, and now they have gone back to Catherine Bryce. Catherine Bryce still has 2 overs left. She has figures of none for 9 in her 10 balls, and she's going to be bowling to Charlie Knott now. First ball, Knott gives herself room, drives it straight to covers. A dot ball to start the over from Catherine Bryce. And another full delivery. Charlie Knott hits it down the ground to long on, picks up another single, and gives the strike to Grace Harris. Can the Manchester Originals still defend this? It's looking tricky now. 48 needed from 28. Full toss. Harris hits it in the air. It's gone in the gap into the boundary for 4. So Grace Harris now starting to find the boundaries when it's needed for the London Spirit. Third boundary in this innings for Grace Harris, and an important one for the London Spirit women. And this time it's a slower ball. Harris drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Charlie Knott. 6 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Charlie Knott on strike. Last ball of the over. Full toss again, and that's it straight to short fine leg. Catherine Bryce gets away with it. A poor delivery, but Charlie Knott couldn't put it away. A dot ball to finish that over. Just 6 runs came from that over from Catherine Bryce. The London Spirit women are 80 for 3 after 75 balls. So 43 still needed from 25 balls for the London Spirit women. Sophie Eccleston and Amelia Kerr still has 1 over left apiece. But Deandra Dottin now has been brought back into the attack. This is a very crucial over in this match. Charlie Knott on strike. And straight away, Boulder, the middle stump pegged back, and Deandra Dottin strikes for the Manchester Originals women. What a way to start the over. Full and straight. Charlie Knott playing across the line and missing it altogether. And what a start to the over from Dottin. Charlie Knott had the pressure of finding the boundaries, went across the line and losing her middle stump in the process. So Deandra Dottin has picked up a crucial wicket here for the Manchester Originals. Charlie Knott departs after scoring 9 runs from 10 balls, and the London Spirit women are 80 for 4 after 76 balls. A superb start to the over here from Deandra Dottin, and Manchester Originals are still looking good. They have broken this partnership between Charlie Knott and Grace Harris. The new batter to the crease now for the London Spirit women is Cordelia Griffith. 43 still needed from 24 balls. Required run rate 8.96. Surely it can be only Grace Harris to do the job here for the London Spirit. That's full delivery driven by Cordelia Griffith straight to covers. And Cordelia Griffith gets off the mark with a single. Gives the strike to Grace Harris. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Grace Harris will be on strike, and it's a crucial 3 deliveries for both the teams. Can Grace Harris find the boundary? That's another full delivery, excellent delivery from Dottin. Another dot ball from Deandra Dottin. Grace Harris struggling to get underneath the ball. Still 2 balls left in this over. Required run rate now 9.55. It's getting tougher here for the London Spirit. Here comes Deandra Dottin again. Grace Harris on strike, needs the boundary. And I think that will be a no ball for about waist high, and that's gone for 4 as well. Deandra Dottin, what have you done? No ball, free hit and a boundary. Precious boundary here for the London Spirit women. And it will be a free hit as well. Well, that was a no ball above waist high. Deandra Dottin, after bowling so well in this over. Free hit delivery coming up, and that's a top edge from Deandra Dottin. Where has the ball gone? It's gone 1 bounce 4 again. So the free hit also, or in fact it's gone all the way for 6. What a shot that is from Grace Harris. Just the second 6 in this innings, I guess. And it comes off the bat of Grace Harris. Or I think it's only the first 6 in this innings. First 6 of this innings comes off the bat of Grace Harris of the free hit. And last ball of the over, slower delivery driven down the ground by Grace Harris. And Grace Harris picks up another single to finish that over, but an expensive over from Deandra Dottin. 13 runs came from that over, and the London Spirit women are 94 for 4 after 80 balls. Well, the first 3 balls were so good from Deandra Dottin, but then the no ball free hit came. And it yielded the runs for the London Spirit. Now 29 needed from 20 with Grace Harris at the crease. I think you would back the chasing team. Although still 1-1 over left from Amelia Kerr and Sophie Eccleston. And I think they have to bowl those overs now for the Manchester Originals to have some chance of coming back into this match. And that is what they are doing. Amelia Kerr is back into the attack now. This could be a big over here. Can Amelia Kerr pick up this big wicket of Grace Harris and create more drama? Grace Harris is batting on 36 from 26 balls. 4 boundaries and 1 6. That's short and wide. Cut away by Grace Harris towards deep extra covers. Grace Harris picks up another single. Gives the strike to Cordelia Griffith. 28 still needed from 19 balls. This is the last over for Amelia Kerr. I think after this, Sophie Eccleston will also bowl out. And then I think Catherine Bryce and Deandra Dottin will bowl the last 2 overs. And Cordelia Griffith swings leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Grace Harris. Now can Grace Harris come down the pitch, maybe go after Amelia Kerr, do something? 3 balls left in this over. Let's cut away again by Grace Harris. That's good fielding at point. Will only be another single for Grace Harris. Gives the strike to Cordelia Griffith. Another good over here from Amelia Kerr, but need to finish it well for the Manchester Originals. Cordelia Griffith on strike. Griffith comes down the pitch, hits it in the air. Has she got timing on it? No, she hasn't. The catch is taken at long off. Nicely flighted by Amelia Kerr, inviting the big shot. And Cordelia Griffith falls to the flighted delivery. 5 down now, London Spirit women. Amelia Kerr picks up her second wicket of this innings. And is there another twist here? Cordelia Griffith was looking to go for the 6, didn't get enough timing on it. Simple catch at long off, and they know the importance of that wicket. Cordelia Griffith departs after scoring just 2 runs from 3 deliveries, and the London Spirit women are 97 for 5 after 84 balls. So 1 more delivery left in this over. What an over once again from Amelia Kerr. Just 3 runs conceded in this over and picking up the wicket as well of Cordelia Griffith. The new batter to the crease now for the London Spirit is Issy Wong. Primarily a bowler. 1 more delivery left in this over. Grace Harris, I would think, is the last recognized batter for the London Spirit women now at the crease. So last ball of the over from Amelia Kerr. It has been an outstanding spell from her. Issy Wong on strike. That's short, pulled away by Issy Wong. Deep square leg is there. Will be another single to finish that over. Issy Wong gets off the mark with a single. So just 4 runs came from that over from Amelia Kerr and the wicket of Cordelia Griffith. The London Spirit women are 98 for 5 after 85 balls, needing another 25 to win from the last 15 balls. So 25 needed from 15 balls. Sophie Eccleston still has 1 over left. And I think she will bowl out now. This is going to be an important over. Yes, it is. Sophie Eccleston is going to be bowling this over. Grace Harris is on strike. If they can get the wicket of Grace Harris now, definitely Manchester Originals' hopes will increase to win this match today. Here's Sophie Eccleston, big over here, and Harris goes for the paddle, gets it past short point leg and into the boundary for 4, exactly the start what the London Spirit want. Brings up the 100 with that boundary. Grace Harris moves into the 40s, and a superb start to the over here for the London Spirit women. And this time it's a flighted delivery. Harris going for the big shot, gets an inside edge towards deep mid wicket. And Grace Harris picks up another single. Gives a strike to Issy Wong. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Issy Wong just has to give the strike to Grace Harris. And Issy Wong gets it straight back past the bowler. Long off is there, cuts it off. And a couple of runs here for Issy Wong. Good running between the wickets. Couple of runs completed by Issy Wong. She keeps the strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Sophie Eccleston is bowling it too fast, and the batters are using the pace to score the runs. 18 needed from 12. And Wong moves across, sweeps it leg side. Deep square leg is there. And does she stop the boundary? I think she has stopped the boundary. I don't know. Need to check there. Almost overran the ball. A good effort by the fielder. Yeah, that's a good stop. Every run is important at this stage. Couple of runs for Issy Wong. Still one ball left in this over. We are in for another nail-biting thriller here. Last ball of the over from Sophie Eccleston. And she stops on her follow-through. Last ball of the over from Eccleston. Wong on strike. That's a good delivery. In the block hole. Wong looking to guide it away, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball to finish that over. So 9 runs came from that over from Sophie Eccleston, and Sophie Eccleston has finished her spell, none for 29 in her 20 balls. The London Spirit women are 107 for 5 after 90 balls. London Spirit needs 16 more runs to win from the last 10 balls of this match. So 2 overs left, and I would think it will be Catherine Bryce and Deandra Dottin to bowl the last 2 overs, and that is exactly what they are doing. Catherine Bryce is going to be bowling the penultimate over here. Grace Harris is on strike. We are going down to the wire once again. Here's Catherine Bryce. Grace Harris sweeps leg side. The fielder is there. Oh, and it goes past the fielder into the boundary for 4. Good start to the over from Grace Harris. Starts the over with a boundary. Moves to 47. And now just 12 needed for the London Spirit. In fact, it's gone all the way for 6. But this 10 needed from 9 now. That's on the pads. Flicked away by Grace Harris. They're picking up a single, and that's good running between the wickets. And with that single, Grace Harris completes her half century. What a knock this has been from Grace Harris under pressure. 50 from just 32 deliveries. Just scored 5 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 156.25. And now just 9 needed from 8 balls. Grace Harris, the kind of consistency that she shows every single match is just superb. Now Issy Wong is on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Issy Wong moves across, swings, appeal for LBW, finger goes up. More drama left in this match. Catherine Bryce strikes for the Manchester Originals. Issy Wong has to go 6 down now, the London Spirit. So whilst Grace Harris is striking the ball well at the other end, Issy Wong, in fact, she's going for the review here, Issy Wong, but that is dead in front, I think. The umpires will have a look. Oh my goodness, what drama these games are bringing us. I don't think there is any bat involved there. So I think Issy Wong has to go here. So it's all on Grace Harris now. But she won't be on strike. It will be the new batter who will be on strike as well. What drama, what tension. And it's straight hitting the stumps. So the decision will remain as out, and Issy Wong has to go. What a timely wicket here. The finger goes up. Issy Wong makes her way back to the pavilion. Catherine Bryce picks up her first wicket of the day. Issy Wong departs after scoring a run of ball 5, and the London Spirit women are 114 for 6 after 93 balls. Well, what a match this is turning out to be. Still 9 needed from 7 balls. 2 more deliveries left in this over, and the new batter will have to face the music now. Again appealing for LBW. Finger goes up. 2 and 2 for Catherine Bryce. Charlie Dean also has to go. What is happening here to the London Spirit? They started the over so beautifully with a 6 from Grace Harris. But now 2 and 2. Charlie Dean came in. Charlie Dean is going back now. Once again moving across, playing across the line. Oh, that's another plumb LBW. And Catherine Bryce is on a hat-trick as well. Oh, more drama here. Goodness gracious me, what a match, what a tournament this is turning out to be. Charlie Dean is out for a first ball duck. London Spirit are 114 for 7 after 94 balls. Still needing 9 runs from 6 balls to win this. So Catherine Bryce is on a hat-trick now. And the new batter will have to face Sarah Glenn is the new batter to the crease for the London Spirit women. And she will be facing the hat-trick ball from Catherine Bryce. What a match this is turning out to be. Again going down to the wire. Hat-trick ball from Catherine Bryce. Sarah Glenn on strike. Edged and it goes past short third man for 4. Oh, goodness gracious me. What an over that was. Boundary to finish that over. Brings it down to a runner ball. Just 5 needed from 5 now for the London Spirit. 11 runs came from that over from Catherine Bryce. 2 wickets in that over. And the London Spirit are 118 for 7 after 95 balls. 5 needed from 5 now. So who is going to bowl the last over now for the Manchester Originals? Need to defend 5. It's not going to be an easy task. Sarah Glenn has gotten off the mark with a boundary of an outside edge. Deandra Dottin is bowling the last over. 5 needed from 5. Can Deandra Dottin defend this? Here's the first ball of the last over. And that's driven by Sarah Glenn over the top. Is it racing away for 4? I don't think so. Or is it? No, good fielding, good fielding. Couple of runs for Sarah Glenn to start the over. So still 3 needed from 4 balls. We are going down to the wire once again. 4 balls left, 3 needed. Deandra Dottin needs a wicket now. The only way to build more pressure. Sarah Glenn is on strike. That's a good Yorker. Glenn flicks it straight to mid-wicket. Dot ball here. Dot ball here. And still Grace Harris is away from the strike. 3 needed from 3. Oh my goodness gracious. 3 needed from 3 now. 3 wickets in hand as well for London Spirit. Game on here. Here's Deandra Dottin once again. Sarah Glenn on strike. Glenn drives through the offside. Is it racing away for 4? Yes, it is. And that's the match for London Spirit. They go 3 from 3. And their unbeaten run continues in this tournament. They just about get over the line with 2 balls to spare in this innings. Heartbreak for the Manchester Originals, who tried so hard. But would you believe it? It's Sarah Glenn who has hit 2 boundaries with the bat to win it for the London Spirit. Full and wide from Deandra Dottin. And smashed through the offside by Sarah Glenn to end the match with a boundary. And the London Spirit have got home against the Manchester Originals by just 3 wickets. What a match we have seen here. What a tournament we are seeing. So many thrillers going down to the last over. But unfortunately for Deandra Dottin, that 1 over where she bowled that no ball, conceded a 6 of the free hit, made such a big difference in this innings. And in the end, it's the London Spirit once again who held their nerve, and they have gotten over the line once again. 3 wins from 3 matches now for the London Spirit women. And once again, it is Grace Harris who has performed with the bat, unbeaten on 50 from 32 balls. When it's needed, she was striking the boundaries. And then Sarah Glenn, what a cameo towards the end, scoring 10 runs from just 4 balls. And in the end, getting over the line, winning by 3 wickets with 2 balls to spare. And it is good to see chasing teams hold their nerve under so much pressure and get over the line like this. Manchester Originals unfortunately have suffered their second loss in this season out of 3 matches. They will be going back and thinking that they should have got more runs on the board. If they had crossed 130, then they could have won this match. It is just those small margins. As always said in this tournament, 130, 140 is a winning score batting first. Teams batting first have to get there, otherwise they are going to be in trouble while defending the totals. Manchester Originals bowlers tried hard. Sophie Eccleston surprisingly was expensive today, and I think that is what made the difference in the end. Catherine Bryce picked up 2 wickets, but that one over where Dottin was expensive really cost the Manchester Originals. It is a game of small margins, they say. Dottin bowled a waist-high no ball, and then the free hit went for 6, and that over disappeared for 13 runs when the asking rate was moving closer to 10 runs and over for the London Spirit. That over from Dottin changed it, and in the end, London Spirit holding their nerve and winning here against the Manchester Originals women by 3 wickets and continuing their unbeaten run. They now have 3 wins from 3 matches and looking really strong to qualify for the playoffs of this Women's 100 2025. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches of this Women's 100 tournament. Until then, take care guys, cheers and have a good day.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.